Okay, so we're going to be doing the Vault of the Wardens, and I'll probably just be cutting it into. You don't want to be looking at all the mob and all the trash stuff. This is on Mythic difficulty, which is the hardest for a dungeon to be completed in, except for Mythic Plus. Basically, if you complete Mythic, then you get a Mythic keystone, and then that advances you to do Mythic Plus, and you can go up to level 6, 7, 8. So we'll cut to the first boss.
So good to fight again.
I will explain the tactics as well. Basically, as a tank, you'll need to use a defense.
Beware.
When he uses a specific spell, so I don't know what it's called. That's the defensive, and that's what you should be using. I am currently playing as a Death Knight, and Death Knights do seem to have a lot of defensive, so it seems to be quite alright. Obviously, picking up the ads as a tank. I'm going to explain this as a tank because I'm playing a Death Knight tank, Blood Spec. That is my main, and he's 110. You have to be level 110 in order to achieve any of the end game progress. Now, what we've got to do is we've got to watch out. I'm going to have to move this guy over here, because if that beam hits you, you're dead. You're gone. So we move him around here just like this. Make sure you're pulling all the ads, keeping your health up, and soon he'll be dead. And that'll be the first boss encounter complete. Let's see if we've got any loot. We didn't get anything except a blood of Sargeras. So we'll move on and we will get through all the trash, and I will see you again on the second boss of Vault of the Wardens. Okay, so we've just taken an elevator down, and this is the second encounter. So let's get straight into it. It doesn't seem like he's got that much health. He's only got 62,000 health.
3.
And now this guy teleports to a. That needs to be interrupted, but you can't because it's Mythic and it's more difficult. It should be interrupted when you're playing Heroic or Normal. Now he teleports to either
3, 2,
one of 4 pillars,
1.
and then he summons some minions. We've got to stop casting. So I'm going to pull all these guys together, wipe that down there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And now we get stuck for a bit. Stop casting. I think we can start casting again. I don't usually do mythics. I've only started to get into them.
2, 1.
Because I haven't been playing a lot of World of Warcraft recently. I've been switching up between games. This is usually my main game that I go to, but because I've been playing on it for such a long time,
4, 3,
I like a little bit of change.
1.
So we'll get this guy in here, pull him in. That's it. I need to stop casting. So there's tactics for each individual boss, and to overcome them you have to complete the tactics.
3, 2.
A lot of you guys that may come and watch this, you might already know this, but it's just for people that have never seen it before and they maybe want to know a little bit more about World of Warcraft. I have been playing this game for about
4, 3,
a good long while.
2,
I can't really tell you when I started, but it's been a long while. And every year they bring out something that's interesting and good to play, really. It comes out with a new expansion, usually in September or November. This year it was August. And they brought out a totally new system whereby you get AP, which is artifact power, and you can charge up your so-called legendary weapon, and you've got a talent tree for your weapon. So, because that guy is now complete, we'll move on to Glazer, and then we're going to be going on to Ascot. It's basically tank and spank. There will be some mechanics that you need to look out for, which are, if you can see all these little things here and here, there will be statues that appear, and he will shoot a beam from his big googly eye, and basically you're going to have to make the pillars hit each other to then cause a mirror effect and hit him back, so his shield will reduced. Now you do have to watch out for these blobs, these blue blobs that are flying about all over the floor. So
Beware.
stay focused as it's telling you on the screen. There we go, he's focusing now. So these pillars are coming up. This will need to be hit there. That will go to this one, and then this one will need to be moved. That's the too much though. Too many people are doing it. So that one will hit that one. That one will hit that one. That one will hit that one. That one will hit that one, and boom, he's done. His shield's now down. We can continue with the fight. And I think he only does that once. So I just need to get my health, HP back up. Zoom in a little bit, make sure that I'm tanking this guy correctly. Dodging out for the blue things all the time. It's like they say at football, don't stand flat-footed. Be always on your toes. And he's now down. I haven't got any loot this run. All I've got is AP, which is fine. You can only run 860. That's good. Mythic Titan Forged. I'm going to ask him if he needs that, because that could be done. So we'll move on to the next boss, which is the big golem. So we'll see you there. We are now at Ash Golem, and we'll start. And basically, this guy is a big mother trucker that likes to mess with fire and ice. And we, as the champions that are trying to slay him, if you can see these 4 things beside, owl here, owl here, owl there, and there's another one at the other side. Oh no, there's only 3, but we can choose when to detonate this, which we've just done now, and we freeze him, and basically it becomes brittle, which means that we can do some serious damage to him whilst he's fixated, or frozen, as you may say. So basically this is the second to last guy if you choose to go for Glazer first. All the items that drop in here are 840 plus, which means that it is 840 and it can have a chance to proc to get higher item level, as you saw before, which was a 860 that dropped. Now I'm going to be in trouble, so I'm going to have to go through here. Luckily I managed to escape that, and I just need to make sure my defences are up, because he's taking a lot of damage on me. And he's now down, so second to last boss, only got AP yet again. Other people are getting gear. Hopefully on the last boss I'll get something wicked. So there we are, this is the guide that will show you, and now we're going to go on to the last boss. So I will explain the tactics here, and I will also see you there. Alrighty, so we're now on the last boss, and we're going to go straight into it, and I'll explain the tags as we go. So the first thing that she should do is she should do knockback kick, which is what she's doing now, and that will knock back whoever the tank is, and she'll basically try and kick them off the edge. We have to now switch up, and we've got to kill this shadow, which is now dead. And as you can see, all these green things that are flying about, we basically need to follow them and see where it's going, so then we can find her, because she disappears, and that's what we use a light for. I'm going to have to stand here so she doesn't knock me off. There we go, she's going to kick me now. Up I go. Okie dokie. Little blobs on the floor need to be dissolved in a sense with the light. Apart from that, there we go, another knockback kick, and she kicks me over here. Perfect. Just need to manage everything at the same time, and that's what can be difficult when you're playing Mythic. That there's a lot of things that you need to think about at the same time. Now this is basically a wall that we need to manage, and I need to stand right here. So we stay within. Just follow this. Squeeze tight. There we go. So it's basically a little puzzle that we've got to do. Now we need the light to then shroud this. She needs to be careful, because it's. And perfect, we've done it. So now what we've got to do is kill her. Basically, there's only one phase for this. She will still do the kick. She'll still do all that kind of jazz.
Destruction.
She'll still kick me, which is annoying. We've got to get these little ads down. And just continue with the tactics, and that's basically it. You've just got to watch out from all at the same time, because on Mythic they can suck, they can really hurt. Like this might hurt right now, but we've killed her. And I didn't get anything that Mythic. Unfortunately, you can only do one Mythic a week per dungeon. So thank you very much guys for visiting the channel. I hope you come back again. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. I always do that, but yeah, make sure you like the video. That will help me out a lot. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. It's free. There's nothing about it. You just click subscribe. You can click notify, and you can find out all the stuff that I'm posting, because I will be posting a lot of stuff regularly. You might already see that I've got a Mad Max walkthrough. I'm going to be posting and uploading a new Mad Max video every single day, and in between that we're going to be doing Mythics, and we're going to be showing you guys some World of Warcraft content and maybe League of Legends. So stay tuned, stay posted, smash the thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one guys. Peace! Boom!